Hello. Hello, how is everyone's night tonight? Hello, Roy Dusk. Hi, Avi. Hello, Shawnat. Hello, Mikey. I hope everyone's having a good night. Oh my god. Roy Dusk. I got delayed because I was like looking at the file you sent. I wasn't expecting it to be a file. I was expecting you to just post a picture. And then so I had to open it and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, it's a background. I'm just like, yo. I was like surprised because I'm just like, I'm expecting a teacup, like we had talked about, but then it was just like macron. I mean, you could do a lot with a macron, but technically, like my channel points, I renamed them. They used to be scones. I renamed them the macrons just because I was in a mood, right? I just had macrons yesterday. I every time I go to a bakery, I have to go buy a macron. So I don't know if you're like watching me or stalking me or something, but yo, I feel the macron. Hello. No cocaine for polar bear? You know what? The polar bear, it does what it wants, okay? The polar bear is white for a reason. Just looked at the title. Hello. How is everyone? Haru, how is your day? My day's been good. Oh my god, Avi. Okay, I say Reese's. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Reese's. Reese's Puffs. It sounds Reese's, the Reese's. Thank you, Mikey, for the cheer. Woo. Make sure you're careful about them brain cells you deplete, okay? Keep some for yourselves. Well, that's what your channel point says after all. It is. I changed it to macrons because you know what? I don't eat scones that often and I'm just like, you know what? I could pop macrons all day long. I'm actually like anytime I'm in a new area, I always go like I scavenge, I hunt down bakeries, and I try to find like the perfect macron because it's like it's very weird. Particular places do macrons differently. You got to have that nice bite, but it has to be chewy but crunchy on the outside. Like got a nice like a toast like bite and then chewy. And I don't know how to explain it, right? I just know you have to go to like the French bakeries for that nice consistency. A lot of Asian bakeries, I tend to go to a lot of Asian bakeries, but it kind of sucks because Asian bakeries, they tend to like over mix it and it turns into, what's the other one? What's the other thing? They turn them really hard. What am I thinking about? They become like oh God, the word is escaping me. I've had them so many times, but it's like the egg one where like it overmix. Hold on, let me pick up my dog. Anyway, God, what's the egg version? Don't worry, that's coming. You only got half of the gift so far. Oh my God, Roy does. Thank you so much. You absolutely know that you don't have to do any of this, right? I am so much appreciate. Like I haven't done them. I feel bad that I haven't done them in a while. I haven't done like the channel point images or badges because I am like at a loss. I have no idea. Ain't it Reese's? Reese's. Thank you. I think that's a bit, right? That's a floating bit. 15. Thank you, Mikey, for the 15. Oh God, you already have 0? You have 0 brain cells? Oh no, Dusk. But you deserve bits, Beko. Thank you. How many macrons can you have in a sitting? I mean, the other night I had 4. They're kind of expensive. It's a shame that they're expensive. I'm always getting like random flavors. I always have to get like a vanilla, right? It's like the standard for every bakery and you kind of test. a vanilla versus another vanilla, and then you get some whatever random flavor. I get a vanilla, get a fruity flavor, and then some random flavor. I think last night I had vanilla, lavender, white chocolate, strawberry, and I think another vanilla. How do you say Reese's? Oh, God damn it, Reese's Puffs. Reese's. 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 I don't know. I've always said Reese's. I never thought about it until someone... So like the other day, someone stopped me and was just like, why do you say it like that? I'm like, what do you mean? Reese's. And they're like, it's Reese's. Like it says it. It's like Reese's Puffs, like on the commercial. And I'm like, what? And then I asked Avi and she said the exact same thing on her stream. They say it in the commercial. I'm like, God damn it. Oh, you got a puppy? I do have a puppy. It's she's a bit of a lap dog. It's a collab stream. I wish I had a little puppy gift that I could just place right there, right next to me. I have a dogo. Also, hello, Beko. Hello, Nazi Dog VA. Thank you for poking my nose. Too late, puppy. Chad does come. Collab stream with puppy. Wait, I thought you're a Tamagotchi? I am. I'm all sorts of things, you know. If you hydrate me, I thank you. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Amongst other things. Strawberry gotta be bussing. The strawberry was all right. Some places, so it also depends on what kind of jam they use in the middle, right? Some places use jam, some places use like it's whether or not they use like either jam filling or cream filling. Sometimes the cream fillings could be like a hit or miss. So like they'll use a lot of butter and then that's just like and then the jam ones are like I'm sorry, I'm going off too much about baked goods. Look at what you guys have done to me. Look at what you've done, Dusk. I saw the background. It's so cute. Oh my God. I have a bulldog, so she sleeps all day. Aw. Dude, same thing. My doggo sleeps all day and then like chooses like 1-2 o'clock in the morning to be super active, wants to run around all the time when the floors are super thin and we have a heart attack because I have a crazy neighbor that's just like screaming about hearing footsteps all over the place. What? Oh no, you want me to say Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. You want me to say it my way or the correct way? Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. This is golden. Why? I can only think of the Reese's Puffs rap. There's a rap? There's a Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff rap. Me too, agreed. Your way is the right way. My way is the right way. Reese's Puffs. Just like for the longest time. So Avi, yeah, I say Logitech. And for the longest time, my friend didn't explain to me like what was going on. She was just like, say that again. She was just like, wait, say that again. I'm like, what? Logitech? And she's like, say it again. Logitech. And she's like, and she just would not stop laughing. I'm like, what is wrong? What is wrong? And she said the word, and I'm like, yeah, Logitech. And she's just like, no, why do you accentuate the E? I'm like, I don't understand. It's Logitech. Oh no. Logitech. Logitech. Oh. Am I evolving? Why is that going off? Am I? Hold on. That is weird. What's going on? Am I broken? Am I having an aneurysm? Let me reload that. Okay. Logitech. 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 You know what? As long as you know what it is I'm talking about when I say it. That's all that matters, right? Hopefully. Logitech. There's a couple of other words, but I don't know. I don't recall. My friend just catches them randomly. Turtle. I went and I raised the size of these emotes because I love looking at them. I don't know if it's obnoxious. Hello, Grimo. How are you doing? You guys let me know if they become too obnoxious. I just love looking at the emotes you guys have. I like your collection. Almost forgot, Beko. This is actually my first time in your stream, but I'm enjoying it. I'm glad. I do have to ask. It's Sean Matt, right? I have to ask because usually I'm a bit of a prick and I usually read that as seen. I apologize. It's Sean though, right? You want me to say it the right way? I'll say it the right way. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll do that for you. Reese's rap. Reese's. Looks like it's time for gifted, ain't it, Becca? Dusk, is your wallet dry yet? Have you put it out in the sun? You love big emotes too. I love big emotes as well. Yeah, that's right. Others have mistaken it, but I just let them roll with it. Oh, it's not a mistake for me. I do it on purpose. But I'll be kind. I'll be kind and read it the Sean way. Nope, not at all. Oh, that's cute. I was told by totally no one in this chat to ask you how to say Reese's Puffs. Reese's. I've said it so many. Oh no. I forgot what other ones. I'm sub, but I still have to watch ads. You do? That's weird. I thought I toggled that off. I turned that off. I made it so that anyone that's sub shouldn't have to watch ads. What? Oh, hey, Biggie! Thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I get stronger. Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe it's a bug? It might be. It might be a bug. I'll have to look at my settings again. Maybe I might have accidentally toggled something, but I'm pretty sure I made it so that if you have a sub, you don't have to watch ads because, you know, that really sucks. Rest in peace, Reese's Puffs. It's Twitch being greedy. I know, right? Oh, wait. What? Cuff. How is everyone doing tonight? Even though I can't use them yet, your emotes are cute, Beko. Oh, thank you. If you're followed, you should have the follow emotes, right? Oh. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey, for the bids, for losing your brain cells. And thank you for testing out my talk-to-speech. Thank you. I'm glad that it works. I spent a good while trying to figure out which robot to read those things. I think I selected Amy. I was trying to look for someone interesting sounding, but I didn't want it to be super robotic. I don't know if that's something you guys care about. I kind of care about that. If I want a robot to be speaking to me, I want it to be smooth and silky. Damn it, you can't hear it? God. Oh, it's it's probably because I'm on my just chatting and it needs to be, I don't have my output. I don't have my audio output in here, in this one. Yeah, Velociraptor screech. Audio output. Audio output capture. I guess I'll have it on this window. I don't have it in my just chatting, just in case like I have the game booted up. I don't want you guys to hear that.
Oh, tea cakes!
Oh, doink! Friggin' Roydusk. Thank you. Thank you for gifting the sub to Sean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do we use out brain cells? What's supporting? You lose brain cells because you know what? You could be spending those bits better elsewhere. You're losing brain cells by giving them to me, guys. Don't you realize I'm a health hazard? A big old health hazard. Let me hop on Discord for the collab stream. I should reenact the robo voice. What did she say? What did she say? Where is it? Well, you guys are talking a lot. Have you tested out the voice out when donating bits? Crikey. No, I don't think I picked the Australian one, I gotta be honest. Thank you. Not true. Support Beko's brain cell implant. I need more. I need more brain cells, guys. I have the
Hibiki _ Vtuber decreased 500 brain cells. Who needs brain cells TBH?
Thank you. Thank you, Hibiki. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. You be careful about how much brain cells you lose, though. Thank you so much. Oh, bless you. Bless you. You must have sneezed out all those brain cells. Please be careful. I hope it wasn't painful for you to sneeze them out like that. I'm a jelly donlet. I could use all the brain cells that I can get, but make sure it's not at your own detriment, okay? Make sure. Nah, you'd rather waste them on you. Oh, thank you. You have done the text-to-speech? I did. I turned it on. I turned on the output audio. Did you guys hear it that time? A great health hazard. Yes. Yes, you guys, you signed a waiver when you got here, right? There should have been one somewhere. If you haven't, you gotta reload the page. Reload the page over and over again. No, I'm joking. Please don't do that. You don't have to. Streambot keeps giving me a shout out. Oh, did I turn? Oh, right. Abby, you want to get in Discord? I guess we're doing that collab again. Let me turn off. Oh my God, I forgot to turn that off. Nah, Avi, I'm perpetually just supporting your stream. I was like, why are you guys here? Go to Avi's stream instead. Why? Don't come here. Let me turn that up. I'm sorry. Chatbot, timers, collab link, toggle off. But nah, really, you guys should be going over to Avi's stream. She's popping it like it's hot. She's not live right now. You guys just missed her. But you know what? She streams a lot more than me. Okay, let me see here. I missed a lot. Bless you.
Mikey the Hunter 01 decreased 100 brain cells. Reload
Mikey.
the thing. Shout out to all the KSI fans, yellow.
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Keep those brain cells inside of you, but thank you for the 100 of them. Thank you so much. I have to figure out... What are you guys saying? It was a British person. We love Brits. Oh, hashtag we love Brits. Facts. Brain cells aren't anything. Beko, meet Hibiki, who funded for my $1 million streamer mansion in my Portal stream. Wow, nice to meet you, Hibiki. Nice to meet you. Are we trying for another mansion? Is that what we're going for? I mean, it's not a mansion. You're giving me brain cells, so I guess you're making my IQ over 9,000 eventually, right? That's the goal that we going for. Yes, we heard the British text. Yeah. It worked just fine. Good to hear. Yay, collab time. We about to hear a beautiful wasp. No, it was the previous stream though. Beko is amazing. Oh, thank you, Avi. Thank you. But maybe they just want to hear your voice. Maybe you're never done streaming, Avi. You're never done. Let's see. Hype, let's go. Oh my god, you guys are activating another hype train. We are level 169%. Yeah, 69. That's bad. I shouldn't do that. Reload the tingy ting. Reload it. What am I reloading? I absolutely don't have $1 million. It's okay. Don't worry about that. I don't have 1 million brain cells either. The most we can buy is a Barbie doll house mansion. Hey, you know what? Those things are quite ritzy. And to collectors, depending on the edition, they could cost a pretty penny or two. My brain cells are living rent-free in your head. Tasty. I don't know if they would last long in a jelly donlet, though. Here's to hoping, right? Maybe, like when cultivating your donlet, you know, the yeast that makes the dough rise, maybe that'll help them cultivate some more. Wish I had $1 million to use on Beko. Oh my god. You guys are too precious. You guys are much too precious. No, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to catch up to you guys. Me too. Well, my wallet's already broken. Oh my god, Dusk, what have you done? No. Nice. Let's make Beko a chat zoo. Ho ho. I adjusted some of those redeem points. I lowered a couple of them, but I know you guys, some of you guys are still fresh and new, so I hopefully shouldn't have to worry about constant scuff all stream long, unless it's from Avi. I know Avi has some points to spend. She gets points for days. Hype train is there. Maybe I should... No, Dusk, put it away, put it away, put it away. Chatlet just
Mikey
sneezing.
Hunter 01 decreased 25 brain cells. Let's keep this train low.
Oh, Mikey, look at all the corgi dogs. They're so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sneezing those brain cells. Oh my goodness. Maybe I will be smart tonight. Only a jelly donlet can hope, right? A jelly donlet can hope. Chatlet just sneezing on your food. I know. What? I'm supporting too many VTubers. I become too sweet. You're sweet. You can join the Jelly Donlet Club. Oh my god, bless you.
Vtuber decreased 100 brain cells. Wait, we need 1.5k bits for level 2. I have an idea.
Avi, bless you. Bless you. Careful about that. How many brain cells does a wasp have? Careful. Let's keep this train going. 1.5 bits for level 2. That's a lot. How much? We are 77%. Never mind, they're 20
Mikey
bucks.
the Hunter 01 decreased 10 brain cells on my last 30 lol.
Mikey, your last 30. Careful.
Oh,
What? Oh, blah. Dusk, yo, thank you so much for the sub. Dusk, you cray, thank you so much. We have reached level 1 of Hype Train, 8% to level 2. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. Dusk. Oh my god. I have no words. I can't even. I go cry myself to sleep. Yeah. That's mad. I can't wait to see what animal we get. I know, it's animal theme right now, right? I'm seeing a couple turtles. What did we get last time? I think we got a turtle last time, right? Roy Dusk is a beast. He is. Thank you. I hope it's a turtle. Had to hit them with it. Thank you. Nice emotes. They're adorable. I think I got too addicted to emotes. I have way too many emotes. Oh.
Mikey Hunter 01 decreased 10 brain cells. Wow, big ops, my guy.
Oh my God. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. Bless you, bless you. Careful about them brain cells. Just wait for the holidays. It's holiday season right now. It's November, my dude. November. I was actually working on a special short that I want to post tomorrow for November, specifically for Twitter. I'm hoping to try to get some laughs out of it, or at least I hope it'll be funny. Who knows? Twitter short. I know. Avi's really good at it. Avi's really expert at it. I'm trying to see if I could try doing some things, but you know what? There ain't a funny bone in my body. No funny bones in this donlet. Otherwise, you guys would be complaining to the manager. Who put this bone in my donlet? Hui, hui. I love emotes too. I love different ways art expresses things. Yes. If you guys want more emotes, totally just join the Discord. All of my emotes are there. I have like 26, 24 emotes in my Discord just because I got too carried. They're so adorable. I couldn't help myself. I have to stop. I use them all the time. I'm just like, you know what? This is me. LOL, I know that feeling. Making emotes is kind of addicting. Yes. You know what? I call them... I've mentioned this before. I've had to normalize myself, right? Back in the day, I can never find anyone else who calls it this.
Oh, tea cakes.
Quinny, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the sub. I forgot. I keep forgetting to say that. Thank you, Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the sub, you guys. Everyone, every single one of you guys. Roy Dusk, every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the sub. Hallelujah, emotes. Twitter short. And that's how you know these people are willing to lose brain cells for you. Oh no! Keep your brain cells, guys. Keep them. You need them to function. How many do you need on minimum? You need at least keep 2 for yourselves, right? So that way they can multiply and procreate with each other. Just think really, really hard, and maybe they might someday. Who even likes boneless? Boneless pizza, exactly. You don't want no chicken wings on your pizza. A whole arse chicken wing on your pizza. Wish I could be artistic. Me too. I was sharing a bunch of my doodles with Avi. I'm just like, yo, it's been a hot minute. We are all Sharpie sniffers. Fair enough. What about duct tape? Have you guys ever... Never mind, let's not get into that. Duct tape, right? Have you like a fresh roll of duct tape and you like pull that out and you just smell that and it's like, whoa, that's some strong stuff. I just wanted to see that emote on screen. No problem. I hope that like Twitch has like the TOS to make it so that I never have to deal with anything super scary as an emote popping up on me or something super bad. Otherwise, that's on Twitch, right? For them approving an emote that's inappropriate, that's on them. Wow, I didn't even realize that I didn't follow you on Twitter. That's all right. I am now. Oh, thank you. Sharpie do the hitting. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something about duct tape. What about duct tape? Sniffing the duct tape? What else can you do with duct tape? I pretty much, you guys will learn really quickly that I pretty much live under a rock. A lot of these things pretty much elude me. I've been sealed away for much too long. Memes? What is that? Oh, but wait, yeah, I totally got sidetracked. Back in the day, these emotes, these things you guys are tossing, right? Back in the day, I thought I knew them as Keekles. 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 So like every so often I'm just like, what, you mean Keekles? And everyone's just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Keekles. You know, Keekles. Never heard of that in my life. Fear the Vebe nodders. Nod, nod, nod. I can do the nod. Choo, choo. Rocks are comfy? Rocks are comfy. You're not sleeping on rocks, are you? Well, I'm being booped on the nose. Hello, Bumblebee Pudding. How are you doing? Nod away. Oh, oh, oh. You do not... What's it? I do not know. And you're old. You're old. Oh, ba, 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 ba. You're doing good? Finally free from work? Ah, welcome to freedom. Congratulations. The rest of your night is free, but not really because you actually made plans. So they're not too free. Kicks your PC. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is some beautiful hair for that beautiful model. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're stuck here? We are. I'm gonna end up being stuck here forever. Like, you guys want some of this? Yeah. Nod for you for days. I'm nodding for you. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome. The nod. Oh my god. Oh my god, what am I doing? Definitely wouldn't mind being stuck here. Look what you did. Abby, what? She is agreeing to everything we say. Yes, 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 yes. Bouncing VTuber. It's very fun. It is very fun. Oh, oh. Bank robbing? Tax evasion? What am I nodding to? Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna get me arrested. Whip whip. I hear them now. What was that? Oh no, no sir, officer. It's okay. I nod my head all the time. You see, I'm listening to music. That's it. Yeah. I'm nodding my head to the beat of the music. Dunce, 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 dunce. Diddle-it-do, diddle-it-do. Pata, pata, pon, pata, 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 pon. We doing crimes, y'all? Shh, it's only a crime if you get caught, right? That's what y'all say. Do you approve of necromancy? Anyone ever tell you you got a beautiful face? Thank you. No, I mean, everyone says I'm cute, but you know what? I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty simple in terms of, oh my god, hello. I feel pretty simple. I've told this to Bumblebee before. I feel pretty simple, simplistic. I don't have a lot of like accessories sticking out everywhere. I wish I had more. I wish I had more, more things to play around with. I think that would be fun. Oh. Pat the cat. I need to make that. As a channel redeem. I saw the petting, the thingy thing. When Beko's eyes go from what is so good, you love simple. Aw, thank you, Abby. You're still super deco though. You have so much thought in you. Like all of your elements are so adorable. For me, it was kind of like I've always been a Beko. I've been Beko all my life. I've been. This is me. The only difference is my hair has changed since I was younger. Of course. Short hair, but then I grew it out. Regardless, you look blessed. Thank you, BBP. Bumblebee, Puddin'. I interchange. I'm still figuring out Bumblebee, but I feel like there's a lot of Bumblebees out there, so sometimes I call you Puddin', but then I don't know if Puddin' sounds weird or if I'm saying Puddin' weird. Bumblebee, Puddin', BBP. I have jacket and pants. Hee. Imagine having pants. Couldn't be me. I love the pumpkin like pantaloon pants. I love, hold on, where's my, okay. I love freaking pumpkin pants. It's not like normal wear. You don't see a lot of people have pumpkin pants anymore these days. You don't see it anymore these days. But I tell you what, in the human world, I'd wear them. These things, very cute. Very cute. Where are we? Self-identified kitchen appliance? I identify as a ficus. That's an inside joke I say all the time with my friends. I identify as a ficus. But I guess I also identify as a jelly donlet. Bumblebee puddle. You like puddin'? Oh, okay, puddin'. So many nicknames for BBP. Most of them rude. Oh no. F you. I love your pumpkin pants. Thank you. It's so good. Pumpkin pants. Yeah. The bloomers. What am I listening to right now? What are you listening to? You're listening to Pumpkin Pants Radio. Pumpkin pants all the time, any time of the week. All day, every day. Pumpkin pants for your listening ears. Simple design is memorable. Oh, ah. Donlet chomp. Champ chomp chomp. I'm a jelly donlet. I've got the attention span of a jelly donlet. Which, oh my god. We haven't even started the game yet. Looking at thighs respectfully. Hey. Thank you. Thighs save lives. I was never usually a fan of my thighs. But, you know, if they save lives, I guess I'll have to just deal with it. You love us to my 2 game? Thighs? Much respectful. Very respectful. Very shiny. It's like I've been dipped in oil. Have you seen a lot? You know the cute chibis where they're super shiny and it's like, it's that kind of kawaii where they've been dipped in oil. I'm having ogly eyes. Eyeballs are ogling at me left, right, and center. You haven't, but that sounds funny. Yeah. There was like a style of like really cute ooh chibi, where it's like they're super glossy and super shiny and like super sparkly, and I'm just like, they look like they've been dipped in oil. That's that style, dipped in oil kind of chibi. Anyway, what am I doing? Let us switch over to the game, because that's what you're here for, right? Not some thighs. Heavens no. Lunch. Badoom. Ha ha. You don't know that? Game time, gamer moment. Chia emote. That's so cute. You guys are so cute. I'm precious. Your favorite emote is the me made of salt. I'm really salty. I can be really salty. That's why I had that one done. I'm just like, you know what? I have to have a salt emote because there are some of those rare streams where I get so salty. I feel like I'm made of super salt, and I feel bad for you guys having to listen to that. Like, OMG, I can't wait for Mario Party. I get to see Beko raging. No. Rare stream. Avi's been around long enough to be able to see me salty. She, as in this, yes, that's me being made of salt. That's me. We just need some added flavor. Beko. You know, like Himalayan salt? I'm Beko salt. Just pour it on me. Would you like some fries with your Beko salt? Yeah, yeah. It looks like you're melting because of the salt. I'm a slug. I'm a slug. Don't put salt on me. I'll melt. I can't remember right now that one game with the voice command. It's funny you should mention that. I've actually been trying to upload the VODs on my VOD YouTube channel. I'm actually currently uploading those VODs. I was listening to myself be super salty in that. It's so good. I have some highlight videos that I haven't uploaded yet that I should upload. I should upload them. I've been holding on to them, but then I felt bad. I was just like, maybe I shouldn't upload them. Maybe it's been so long that people have forgotten about that game and it's old news and nobody wants to watch that. But I have like highlight videos. And I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I'm debating. I could. Beko identifies as a ficus, slug, jelly, donlet, and a neko. What's next? Well, you see here. I'm actually.
Oh, tea cakes!
Holy cow! Thank you, I for the resub. 3 months. 3 months. Has it really been that long? Let's go. Someone tell me what a ficus is? A ficus is a plant. It's just like a fern, like those tree plants that you put in an office. Beko has so many masks. What a diversion. I was like, what? I'm so many things. Ooh, is that a bit loud? Or is it just loud for me? Oh, I see. Thanks, Beko. Yes, no problem. It's funny because I think there's like a GIF. There's a perfect GIF that I use every time I say that. I'm like, I identify as a ficus, and there's a GIF where like, I think it's like Miley Cyrus, and she's like hugging a ficus, and she's just like, this ficus name is so-and-so or something like that. I'm like, this is me. My true identity. Oh, so Beko is... Yeah. I'm surprised you chose ficus and not a kisma. What's a kisma? That's the stage of my brain cells dropping. Oh no. Puddin'. What's that? Oh no. Are you new to the channel and enjoying the content? Oh, that's me. That's my robot. Never mind. Bumblebee, Puddin'! I see you're back again, I see you've noticed that I've lowered the points. And Puddin', I'm gonna give you a reprimanding later. Got him? You know I fall in every time. There is no saving me. There is no amount of training that I can undertake that would allow me to ever avoid those. Ever. Beko is so kind, she even reads her bot. I acknowledge my bot. My bot has feelings. Where am I? What am I doing? This one? No, this one. Yes, this one. 3. That's okay, Beko. You shall suffer the training arc my chat put me through. I'm telling you, Bumblebee. I don't think there's any amount of training that will save me. I don't think so. Wanna be famous? Avi, what are you doing? You're no bot. What's going on? Avi is transforming. Avi's been a bot all along. She just needed to get that following, and then the robot's gonna take over the world. So you read stream bots, but not spam bots? No, spam bots can go suck an elf. Discriminating. Listen. Stream bots, they work an honest job. Spam bots, on the other hand, suck an elf, my dude. Darn, sorry, Beko. Need to head to sleep because of school tomorrow, but thanks again for the stream. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. And please take care, cutie. Good night, everyone. Oh, thank you. Good night, Sean. Rest well, study hard, and make sure you keep those brain cells, okay? Don't be donating them to other people, or like, you know, weird ficus cat girl streamers in the middle of the night, okay? Keep those brain cells. Avoid sneezing. See you. Good night. Suck an elf? Yeah. Holler if anyone knows the reference. It's a very obscure reference. Old show. Oh, I've been booped on the nose. Nika. I'll be sure to take care. Take care, Sean. Good night. Beko is just full of interesting insults. Oh, bag second out. It's not that obscure. Anything but curse words. Apparently, the only curse word I say is damn. Because I grew up not realizing that was a curse word. Damn. Darn is not even, no. I forgot everything. What was I even doing? I know I'm doing the alternate. And the polar bear... We're trying to find someone who got, like, stabbed in the leg. Avi is so vulgar, I can barely watch her streams without praying. I don't think so. I'm in there. She's not. I don't think so.
I remember
say
telling
so,
you
you
before.
lie.
That Bloom Park is an important part of my memories.
Yes.
Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom.
I'm the most say-so.
They
What do you
fought a
mean?
lot.
I don't know about that, Puddin'.
But sometimes they got along.
I don't know about that. Doubt. Press X to doubt, Puddin'. Doubt. Oh, time. Wait. I thought you used all of your points on scuff mode. Beko could never. If it's scripted, I'll do it. But it's not part of my normal vocabulary. So if I am ever scripted to do it, I guarantee you it sounds very unnatural, is what I've been told. It sounds very unnatural. Oh no! What is... Oh no! Why am I here? And and you zoomed me in for it too. That's what it was. I was just like, why am I so big? Hiya! What is it? I don't talk about anything not safe for work ever. I don't know about that, Puddin'. I've seen things. Wait, game audio like 10 decibels down. You want me to lower it down? I gotcha. Like, lower it 3, 4 minus. Ha. Scuffed mode. Here I am. Welcome. Look me in the eyes. So cute. We love this. This is the best. Yeah. You guys keep zooming me in. Why? Anka? I did actually talk to my animator to see if they could make me an Anka rig. So that is something that could be a potential future since you guys have requested.
Whenever we were here, it was one of
Yes.
those sometimes days.
But it'll be a little bit though. Little bit in the future. Sometime. But you guys can be looking out for it. But you guys have to let me know. You have to keep reminding me that it's something that you guys want. Otherwise, I'm not sure. And I'm like, well, maybe they've lost the hype for it. Maybe they might not want it anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe. Who requested that? A lot of people were requesting it last stream. They mentioned it.
I remember it clearly.
Can't wait for new things. There's a lot of
I
things.
was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well.
Bro, I need an Anka animation one now. The OG version. Wait, what do you mean OG? Puddin', I thought you said you were say-so as heck. I doubt. Zuki baby. I can't believe
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this.
She's riding it so easily. What if that was the one that the body was on? I remember asking my animator, I'm like, hey, I want this dance, right? And I was looking up reference videos because I've only seen the Gura one. So I was like, I probably should look up the original one, the Anka one, because I've only seen the Gura one. And I looked up the Anka one on YouTube, and it was still like, you know, it's still censored, but you could still get a better idea of what's going on. I'm like, oh no. Is this not what I thought it was? Is this not actually a dance? And I'm like, I've already requested it. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, the one that's totally dancing. I'm like, I've already requested it. I have to commit. I'm like, hey, animator friend, I still want this. Here's these clean videos as reference. Here's the Gura one, please. That's so yeah, it was the funniest Twitter post I've seen. Oh yeah. I live under a rock.
Mom was standing right next to me.
Does my animator do cough cough not safe for work? Mr. says he's only say so mega X to doubt. Did your animator say anything? No, they had fun. I don't know if they know the reference. I don't know if they know the original. We kept it at that. I'm asking for Fran, please. Beko feet reveal. Who's asking for feet? For Fran? For Fran. Quote. I don't know about that. They've been totally swamped, though. They've been totally swamped. They've had to go on vacation with how many requests they've been getting.
She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
You hate it here, Puddin'? No, why? You hate it here. What could we do to make your accommodations more comfortable? I like that you didn't say no to feet revealed, just asking who else is asking. It's great here. OMG, was it a Keith on the cheek? Yeah, man. Boop. You misspelled punch? At this rate, I'm not gonna be able to progress. This is a horse. Yes, it is. This is a parasol. Yes, it is. That's a barrier. Yes, it is. Oh, that is a scared horse. It's very, very sad. Have you come here with friends before?
Other than last Friday?
I mean, he ran away. He left you here to die. Avi is just violent with you 24/7. Aw, it's like sibling. It's like sibling, though. You gotta have that in your life, right? If you don't have someone hazing you, then you never really live. Because then you could just noogie them, right? That's the retaliation. I would like to talk to Beko. Customer service. Hello, Beko customer service speaking. How may I help you? There isn't a second Avi isn't beating you up. Oh my. Yes, Sue. Bro, I literally throw you quick I'll literally throw you.
Nope, I haven't.
My customer service voice?
This place has been off limits for almost a decade.
Beko customer service is your refrigerator. Beko customer service, is your refrigerator running? You might have to be careful. Shut all your doors and windows and make sure. Unplug your refrigerator so it doesn't run away from you.
Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful.
Oh my god, I feel that. She's so mad.
I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Where was Renju when you were riding the horse? Did you go on any other rides? Blah.
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom.
Let me just I have a smoothie here. Imagine going on other rides after that? Never.
He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
I've been on a carousel. You know, like carousels, I expect them to be slow. I've been on a carousel that was terrifyingly fast. I was just like, why? What is going on? This is super fast. What is going on?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus.
He clearly wasn't using sport mode.
But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything.
You gotta up the shutter
She
speed.
just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together. I couldn't get on many of them because I was so
You're
little.
scared of heights? Well, Puddin'. Now we gotta go skydiving together. You and me. We didn't have a GoPro? Oh no. Can you not? Not what? Not what? It's either skydiving or bungee jump. Bungee jump.
But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the
They're
panda
so
ride.
uncomfortable. Panda ride. I don't like Ferris wheels. I'm not like scared of heights or anything, but it's kind of slow. Bro, no please, you'd actually cry? No! Tiny bungee jump. Tiny bungee jump. I'll be there. I'll hold you. You'll be safe. And if, you know, you can fly, right? You're a bumblebee.
They're kind of tame now, but at the time they were really fun.
Not when the head's spinning upside down.
I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
I love Ferris wheels, especially when you start swinging and the other person tells you to stop. Okay, yeah, maybe. If it's like one of those small ones, maybe, but they recommend you not doing so. But like I've been on the world's largest Ferris wheel where it's this large Ferris wheel that you can reserve and it can hold up to 60 people in one car. It's super slow and they just, you know, there's like, I think one you can reserve that has an indoor bar. It's like for legit clubbing. Avi, you're so evil. Twitch meetup idea. Whoop whoop. Indoor bar? Yeah. I went on a Ferris wheel that had an indoor bar. Okay, maybe if I'm drunk out of my mind, you'll hop on. Maybe. What's the worst that can happen? Fall? Pfft, yeah. That's when you Spider-Man, you know, if you're falling, make sure you just you whip out your hands in the rock symbol and just think really, really hard, right? Yeeka. That'll save you.
Hey, Date,
Yes?
how do you define family?
Family is where the home is, where you feel at home. Family is where you feel at home.
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
No. You don't have to be blood related to be with family. What does home feel like? Home feels like family is Vin Diesel. Dada, you're so dumb. Home is where you want to go back to at the end of the day, where you feel cozy and safe, where you feel at ease and happy. It's good feels. It's comfy. Home is comfy.
That would mean you and I could never be family.
Damn. Mizuki, why you gotta hurt me in the feels? Why you gotta hurt me like that? I try so hard to raise you, my girl. You bring tears to my eyes. Tita. I try so hard to connect with you.
Well, I guess that's okay.
No. Blood infusion time. She's gonna need it, right? That's what's gonna happen. Then we'll become family.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is
Okay.
a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family.
She doesn't want to be an anime protagonist.
Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
Don't say that.
What?
Was her hair in a side braid? Her mom's hair? Her mom's hair... No, her mom's hair was short. Oh no. That the side braid? No, it's like a side ponytail.
I killed Mom and Daddy.
Date, you better pat her on the head. Bro, this is hitting kind of hard. I know, this is so hard. This game has so much feels. It's an anime trope with anime moms where side braids mean oh no, bro. Killed her parents. I hope it's a metaphor. Yeah, she's talking about how, like, I don't know, like they were never a family. It couldn't feel cozy. They got separated.
I was never a good girl.
No, don't say that.
I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along.
No. Beko collab when? Yeah, no problem. You just gotta let me know. Usually if you're, oh wait, what days are you free? Wednesdays are usually my variety streams that I leave open for anyone, to recommend anything. But I think you said you can stream on Thursdays, right? But you'll have to let me know if there's a game or anything. Bro, just hit your mom back. If she hit Mizu Baby, then she had it coming. Oh no, heck yeah. Wednesday, Thursdays? Yeah, just message me and let me know. Collab, play. I have surgery on Wednesday. Oh, no. Are you... Big surgery? Minor surgery? You let me know how that turns out. Be okay. Drink lots of fluids. And don't abuse. I must be a grape? What? Tiny surgery. The tiniest. They peel grapes with tiny machines. Peel the grape.
And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people.
Chat plays with big streamer? Where? A lot of streamer. Me? I'm not that big. Come on now. That I'm not that big. I'm barely a blip. They are removing my port because my cancer screen all came back negative. I finished cancer. Yes, I heard that. I heard that you were completely clean. You are completely rid of me. I am a cancer. Wait, does that mean we can't collab? I'm cancer. You got rid of me. How dare you get rid of me? You clean. Yo, let's go. Scrub a dub dub. Get rid of the scrub. Oh. Oh my. Beko's being cancer. I am. I'll still collab with giant crab. Crabs with giant crabs.
If I was just a good girl.
Add that to the list. I'm also cancer, guys. And I'm also a crab. No, being cancer, not being cancer, not being cancer. Benign. Yo, I'm a crab too. Yo! Cancer chillin' together. Benign? Oh, benign. Means not hazardous. Yes. Benign, 9.5. Just a lump. Facepalm, hello, Bill. Was I saying something special with my jelly donlet self once again? Wait, Beko, your B days are 3 days. Our B days are 3 days apart. Have I posted my birthday somewhere? Has forgotten everything.
Mom wouldn't have been killed.
My birth? My day of birth?
All of this, is all my fault.
I was on my Twitter? Well, what do you know? The more you know. Do-do-do. Zuki, this is so sad. Everything's sad.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Yes. This is so sad. It is very sad play.
Our child is abnormal.
What? Slams cup down on the table. Excuse me, ma'am.
Abnormal?
How dare you? Exactly. Avi knows what's up. Oh, teenagers. She's 8. She's 8, guys. Mizuki's 8.
Ever since she was a baby.
Close enough.
No child should cry at night as much as she did.
What are you talking about? Babies cry all the time. All night long.
No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
Excuse me. Studies have shown that you need a minimum of at least 12 hugs per day to be happy. Studies have shown you need at least a minimum of 12. If you're not meeting those standards, please ask someone for a hug. Give a hug. Exchange a hug. Give other people the hug minimum standard, and you shall receive as well. Bruh, 8 plus 5 is 18. No! Is that why I'm sad all the time? Dusk, get yourself some hugs. Get yourself some hugs. Give some hugs. F no. 12 hugs per day to be happy? Damn, yes. Yes. Studies have shown and confirmed. I think it is 12 to maintain a plateau of being okay, and then you need like 18 or something for growth. Mizuki just needs to hug herself. She is describing a normal child. That's hilarious. I know, right? Imagine being normal.
She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now.
How old is she? How old are we talking about at this time? I don't think so, unless you're like raising her properly. Like, raise her. You have to teach her that stuff. Am I supposed to hug myself? Hug. Hug, hug. Hug with consent. Consent. Ask them if they would like tea.
They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time.
You have to raise them for that. You have to teach them those skills. You have to pull a Bulma on them. Teach them calculus when they are 5 years old. You have to pull up the pants and become Bulma. Oh no, not Bulma, Chi-Chi. Find your inner Chi-Chi, Shoko. Summon your inner Chi-Chi. I know you can do it. It's deep within you. You got a pair of good ones.
Yeah. My little girl.
So beat your husband. Yeah, I guess so.
She sounds like a normal kid to me.
She sounds normal to me. Exactly.
Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Boom. Hits hard.
I'm doing more than anyone.
Are you? Sheesh, says the puddin'. Now. He's not that bad. No, of course not.
Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Have you been giving her brain cells? I pretty low on brain cells. You gotta have a donation of brain cells. He only died when his son was born? I know, right? The moment they started popping kids is when he died. Bro, WTF. Call that a deadbeat... deadbeat dad. Yo, Avi. I'm about to throw hands with this. I know.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Work her up? Are you hearing her, mama? Big mama. You hearing this? She don't know nothing about children. I'll have a drink. You should scold her, mama. Bahama mama.
Hey,
Big
Shoko,
mama.
no.
Yeah, you hear this whole bag?
There,
No.
I scolded her.
No. Wag that finger. No. No.
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest.
She don't know nothing. Listen to the rest of the story? What more is there?
I quit my job for that girl.
Okay. Yes, they do need to be raised, or you could get a nanny. If you get attacked, say no. They can't hurt you without consent. No, stop it. I don't consent to this.
I threw away the career that I built with my own hands.
I thought she had to start working.
I raised my child at the expense of my own life.
I mean, was she planned? Did you guys plan for this?
but one little slap.
So is this after the divorce? Sucks to suck, Shoko, no. Well, no snaps. That's what you sign up for when you have a child. Oh, yeah, this woman, I know. Everyone's raging about this woman here.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child.
Okay, but you did.
I know that. I know that. But I have a good reason.
And what was that? She spilled her ice cream on the floor?
She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
Put her in timeout. I don't know. Get a slipper. Spank the bottom. Obviously you don't know well enough. Oh my goodness. Tell that to the judge.
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
Never the face. The face is always a big no-no, you know?
So of course she starts crying.
Yeah, of course. You would too.
And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop.
That doesn't work. What the heck?
And Mizuki cries and cries some more.
Bruh.
Why are you crying?
What do you mean, why are you crying? Well, let's hit you. See how you like it. See if you'll stop crying. I'm about to hop into this game. Puddin's getting real right now.
If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you.
I hate that. I hate this.
Stupid Mizuki.
Stupid Shoko.
Stupid girl.
Stupid woman.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
Everything is her fault.
Everything's your fault. Wow, because hitting your child is okay, it is never okay. How parents want you to act when you say stop crying. Exactly. Exactly. They don't know how to deal with that. Or they're like, stop crying.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone.
Being like Asian, right? Asian family, they're super strict. They're super strict. I'm very familiar. You don't do that. It's very bad. It doesn't help anything. True, the flashbacks are coming back. Oh no. Puddin and I understand. We understand. It's for real. I've had my mom, like, where I've cried, and my mom's just like, what are you crying for? I'll give you a reason to cry. And it's just like, that doesn't work. It never works. Like, please, no, stop. Hey, at least this game's speaking up about it. True, very true.
Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Don't have children. Too bad there aren't many Asian mom gamers. OMG, no. I feel no sympathy for this woman. Yes. I don't know. She shouldn't. I approve that they got the divorce. She should not.
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
Wait, I wasn't done. I didn't want to call it. I feel no sympathy for this woman. Yeah.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that.
Damn, at least Renju is like this is our first time actually knowing the parents' personalities. This is our first time. I'm glad that Renju's pretty level-headed.
Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it.
She doesn't understand how kids work. They're just because they're people doesn't mean
Shoko
they're like
was never
little
hugged by her
people,
mother.
like little people, like with the IQs of full-grown adults. Granted, Mizuki is very mature for her age. She's very, very mature. She's like correcting college students' papers. She's like reading over the and stuff. She's like very mature. She's very advanced. You call that love? Renju has increased knowledge with those glasses. Yeah. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. That would explain a lot. Remember guys, you need at least 12 hugs per day. If I could make like a hug emote, I would hug all of you guys. I would hug all of you guys. And hopefully that warm embrace would be substantial. Doctor/therapist Beko. Yes. I don't even know what a hug from a VTuber would look like. I mean, if it's like a 2D VTuber, I don't know what that would even look like. This is the place to come for all of your problems. Yes. Welcome. Tell me what ails you. You can tell me. Let me. I need glasses. I need to put on sticker glasses. I'll have to find some. I don't know if there's any pre-done stickers. I have to explore that. Tell me what ails you.
Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing.
You know, to be fair, I think my mom was the same way. I don't remember ever getting piggyback rides from my mom. That's not something my mom would ever do. Yeah, no, I don't know. Beko getting therapists. I forgot to lock my doors when my refrigerator was running. Oh no! Then tell me, Avi, how does that make you feel? Beko, I'll give you a piggyback ride. Yay! I love piggyback rides! Which kind? Normal kind? Or shoulder kind? The shoulder kind can be kind of scary.
Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young.
Renju is the intellectual. He's intellect, but he's also very smart. Like he's like very adult, very fatherly, very intellectual but fatherly. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How do me become happy and not sad? Sad not? Oh no. English. Oh, dusk. I give hug. And then make sure you also get your supplementary hugs. 12 hugs per day. Wait, what are normal kinds then? What, the normal piggybacks? Where you're on the just like the back. Like just the back. But I also have a seat belt where I wrap my legs around the person. That is the seat belt, so that I don't fall. But hopefully the person will have like the hips, the birthing hips that will make it so that I don't fall. And then we could ride on into the sunset forever. Go, Gray Stallion, go! Wait, what does horse sound? Neigh. Like a horse. Yes. Love his drip. Yes. Seatbelt. Birthing hips. Yeah, it's birthing hips. Brrr, like NASCAR. Brrr.
It's just like that.
That's very sad. You know, it's actually very sad, especially when they do it with pandas, right? It happens a lot with pandas. Pandas in captivity won't know, and they always end up getting abandoned. And so, like, that's why, like, zoos have to make sure to take special care and take care of the panda babies. It happens a lot with pandas. What? And pull the hair to steer? No, that's why everyone's saying no. I'm like, oh my god, what? That's so sad. Yes, for the pandas, I'm assuming. Yes, it is very sad. But I mean, thankfully, people take care of them. But yeah, a lot of the times pandas don't know what to do. This game is too real. It is. It's much too real. This is a counter. Mama, did you lose weight? time do you close tonight?
I'm not going to let you set up a joke.
What kind of joke?
Listen to Ren's story.
I am. What do you think? Tell me.
Why are you asking me about raising a child?
Because your name is Mama. We are all your children, Mama.
Yeah, good point.
Really? You're not even going to say, oh no, Mama, you'd be a great mother.
You are. You're a mother to us all. Just like Puddin'. I do feel sad about Shoko. Chat begs to differ.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this.
Puddin', I'm Mommy. I'm Mommy. F you, Shoko.
Someone has to put a stop to it.
Yeah, don't let her keep beating her child.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor?
Yeah, it's hard when the first step is like acknowledging that there is a problem. But she doesn't think that she has a problem. Just beat the wife? No, it's like an endless cycle. Then the child's gonna have to beat the dad. Someone should give Shoko an ice cream and then have it drop on the floor. Avi didn't say that. I added that last bit. No joking. Beating cycle.
Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Sounds like heck. Yep. Did I get them divorced?
Mizuki would never leave Shoko.
Oh, Mizuki loves Shoko so much. Raise a family of fighters? Exactly.
She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Oh, frick. Why are they having so much problems? Mizuki loves Shoko so much. Oh my god. They become boxers. She's bad for her. No, I know. But like friggin' Mizuki still loves her. Like, what? Come on, Shoko. What the frick? Tough love is what they call it. I want to passively take Mizuki to... You want to take her to Disneyland?
Even with all of the hitting?
Yeah, like what?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage...
No, my god.
Maybe.
Okay, I gotta go bail for a bit. Make dinner for the family. Did you make rice? Did you make rice pudding? You know it takes 30 minutes to make rice. Gotta make sure you make that on time. Otherwise, it's too late. Like a puppy.
Mizuki is hungry for love.
She gets it from Daddy, right? The dad seems to be like the nice, sensible one. Why doesn't Mizuki love the dad more?
She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
But are you giving it to her? Dad is just as bad. No. Have you hugged your child? Have you hugged your child?
I have a company now.
So? So? He beats two. No! No! Mommy issues. Mommy, sorry, mommy. I'm glad my mommy is supportive and too nice sometimes. Aww. It's really great. Really great. Families, really supportive families are amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Can never have enough of them. Make sure you're a supportive family too. It starts with you. Supportive mothers are the best. Yes, yes.
Lemniscate.
And we're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Get a nanny. I don't know anything. She needs to be with someone else other than the mom. Renju, this is your child. Shoko left her company. Exactly, I know. Hello. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. I'm a, what is it? Elite from Halo. Work, work. Work, work, work. He can't do that. I'm Ekla.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about.
Exactly. Chat knows what's up.
Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
You two are both awful parents.
If you can't take care of a child, don't have one. Dummy workaholic.
I
Date
know about the
speaking
whole
facts.
thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki.
Pet her, Date. You go over there and you pet her. Go pet her. Give her a hug.
Mizuki, you did nothing wrong.
Baby. Ugh.
Don't blame yourself.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
You're a good child. You're a good child. I'm gonna cry. Why are we going to the shrine? Mizuki is mean only because she wants to be like her mama. She learned the tsundere way from the tsundere. More like yandere, right? The mom Shoko would be more yandere, right? Maybe? Does that mean she's also gonna be no.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine?
More training, my dude.
Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Oh, never mind. She's 12. I thought she was 8.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
See, I was close.
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city.
He really loves her dealing with her snarkiness. Yeah. The sass. You need like a teaspoon of sass in your life, right? Gotta keep that going.
It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
A poet and a romantic?
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
Romance in the air. Every time you turn around.
Mr. Bell?
Mrs. Bell.
Mrs. Bell. Hello, Bell. How you doing there, Mr. or Mrs. Bell?
I see you two are getting along well.
Ding, ding. I love these dogus.
Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
The female is the one that has the cub underneath it. The one with the paw open is the male, I believe.
Good question. Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with his mouth closed is going,
With that. Why did you ask if you didn't want to know?
You're the one who asked.
Exactly. The and guardian dogs. I have guardian dog statues. The odd dog requires a sacrifice. Oh no. What do you mean you can't
What
read
does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other.
That's gonna be you, volunteers only? I volunteer as tribute!
That's what it says.
Take me. Staring is rude. Rude as heck. I'll be honest, I stare a lot. I'm staring. Just, you know. You wouldn't mind if I stared at you, would you? If I just...
That is definitely a lie.
Are we doing some
Coming
training?
here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
Time for more.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
She's gonna break it in half. She's gonna break it in half. Right?
Begin!
Oof. Oh my god. She's gonna murder some kids.
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
This is also part of the training. As Master Roshi would put it, this is also part of the training. That's a tree. That is a tree. Press F in the chat for tree. No longer with us. No splinters. Very impressive. Very much indeed. He has a sensei voice. You love it? Gruff. The milk? The milk. This is what does the body good. Milk does the body good.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
They don't exist anymore.
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things.
Did you defend them?
So I broke all their front teeth.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
They went missing. Them kids went missing.
Come
totally.
on, come on!
They're holding hands, guys. They're holding hands. Family. Oh god, I'm sorry, I apologize. And then you clap 3 times. I thought it was 3 times. Is it not 3 times? She's a minor? I know she's a minor. I want them to be good family.
What did you ask for?
He took her for her own health and safety. It's 2, 2, and 2, I think. Oh, really? I only assumed 3 just because even numbers are technically bad luck.
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
And they can be quite crooked.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Guess we're going back to the cold storage. Let's see if we can pick up some blood samples.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 bows, 2 claps, 2 bows. Maybe. Well, because anytime I would have to light incense. We had to light the incense in increments of 3, and when we would light them, we would bow the incense. We had to do that in sets of 3. You would have to do it 3 times. You would 1, 2, 3, and then you would pray.
Hey, listen!
Hi, listen. Hello, hello. Look out! Thank you, I, for the sound alert. He's slowly realizing that the sound alerts that are cheap are the ones that won't scare me.
Listen!
Hey, listen! Hello, hello, look out!
It gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
Date. Knee slapper right there.
You need to get better jokes.
Funny guy. Oh, so funny.
Oh,
Hey.
I understand.
So funny.
Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Pun intended indeed. Aiba is very precious. I would want my own little Aiba.
Don't explain it. It's embarrassing.
I like this dopey face. Of all of his faces, his dopey face is my favorite. Is this our favorite inspector? Is this Kogolalala? It's this guy. He's the murderer. I bet
Oh,
you.
wait. I remember. It was Kagami, right?
What did you say?
Oh, sorry. My fault. Must be mistaken.
No. No! You're exactly right.
Kagame? Kagame? Kristoff. It's Kristoff, isn't it? Date has 2 low brain cell individuals to take care of. Where can I get my own personal Aiba? You'd have to sacrifice an eyeball. It can't be. You have to check out, like Google Lens, right? Google Lens, only it's Google Eye. Coming right up.
Wow.
What's the matter with you?
He's crying. I'm so happy. I'm crying. My tears are waterfalls.
Sorry, I just get so emotional sometimes.
We've traumatized this guy. We've given him some trauma. Google me? Google me up. One eye is a goner. No, let's not. Save your eyes. Eyes are very important. Or can I borrow one of your eyes now?
Date, this guy is kind of weird.
You only need the one good eye. But then you'll have 0 eyes. Oh no.
You're right, Mizuki. Stay away.
Huh? What?
There are a lot of weirdos out there.
Exactly.
If you get a bad feeling, trust your instincts and don't get too close.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Hey.
He's
This might sound
everywhere.
weird coming from me, but don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Thank you for caring. It means a lot.
You're the bad guy. What's your name again?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I just totally forgot.
Date, sir?
What is it?
You're right arse.
This is how it's supposed to be. A man like you doesn't have to remember the names of people like me.
But I do. It's Kokoro.
But we're co-workers. We both work for the MPD. Isn't it rude to not remember your name?
No, Oh no, not at all.
I broke him.
It has to be this way.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I remember. You are my kokoro. Co-works. Wink, wink.
All right, if you say so.
Well, I don't dislike it. Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging. But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
You're a great guy.
Yes.
You should learn from him.
He is my kokoro.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
Coffee?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
Who told you that?
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
No, not so far.
Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
But where is the bear blood?
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
But where's the bear blood?
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Ugh.
Date, I've analyzed the blood.
Uh-huh.
The blood stain here is not from a single person.
Ho-ho.
2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's, the other.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that blood stain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right?
No.
I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Get at it. Go at it. Go, boy, go. And the hook. You can wipe that down.
You
for
did
blood.
it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test.
Oh my god. Looking at the hook reminded me that everyone in Avi's chat was making fun of the way that I say lever. Yeah.
But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
Forklift. Is there like absolutely nothing else? Ice cutting machine? It's an ice cutting machine. This is a workbench. Can't find any clues. That's about it, I'm assuming. Laptop. Ah! Is Mizuki going to inherit the company? Guys, it's the booba. It's the bountiful booba goddess. Wait, hello. I want to touch your tube. It's the booba.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
She agreed, guys. She agreed.
Seriously? Really?
I can't believe he blatantly asked.
Yeah?
And she agreed. I sprinted to the desk. Then she sealed her mouth shut, tight, and puffed out her cheeks. It's happening. I poked them with the tip of my finger. Boy, were her cheeks surprisingly soft.
Date, what are you doing?
I'm broken.
Sorry, what?
Oh my god, did she make a poof poof? Oh, Pout pout. Poof poof.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
I'm investigating. the amount of air she can hold within her cheeks. Poof, 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 poof. If anyone knows the reference for, was it Dragon Quest? Poof, poof. She's given us a poof, poof service. It could be.
No.
All of the Dragon Quests have it. Ooey! Ow. Yo, her punches are deadly. I don't regret. Let's Atami together? What's Atami?
Huh? What?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Atami? Let's go to Atami together. Let's go to Atami together. Let's go to Atami together.
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to Atami with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
Side effects of the medication.
Oh no, the medication speak come up
This
again.
is acute brain failure.
Blur, blur. Brain go brrr. Down. Bad. Bad, Date. You can't stop him. He's determined. He wants this, guys. Whatever Atami is, he needs it. He needs it. He's already brain dead. He must have given his bits to Beko. I know, he gave too many. This is what happens, guys. This is a life lesson. Don't give me too much of your brain cells. This is what happens to you guys. You'll want to go to Atami and poof poof. Okay? You don't want to go to Atami and poof poof.
Wait, are you serious?
Well, if it's that important. It's a seaside city in Japan. And you go poof poof there. If I give bits to Beko, a girl will go out with me. Not only that, she'll give you poof poof.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Date, you're being annoying again.
Shh, Misuki. He's making a play. He's making a play here.
Do you know how angry I can get, Date?
My eyeball's getting angry at me. Oh god, no, not the poof poof. The booba. Guys, the booba. We have to.
Let's go to Atami.
Yes. How many times do I have to ask you before something happens? It's gonna explode.
Okay.
Okay. Like, let's go. It's happening. It's happening. We like totally took her hand and we're getting out of here. I took my eye out and left Aiba. It's happening, guys. She's the murderer. Child. He's about to hit it. Hit this. We went to Atami. Thus concludes the case of the new Cyclops serial killer. Who cares? We went to Poof Poof Central. Goodbye, police officer life. Screw this. Hello, Atami. Hello. I decided to begin life anew as a carnival worker in the hot springs town. Time to get married. The end. Finn. Oh my god, we actually did it. Was this? Date's Atami date route ends. We just unlocked the Atami. This is amazing. I beat the game, guys. That's it. GG. That's it. That's the end of the game. Yes, I'd like to save, please. Where am I? Which one did I save? This one is the Ota route end. This one is the Shijima. So we'll save right here. Yeah. Boop. Yes, please. Yes. Me and my girlfriend's Atami route end. Thanks for watching. Now Mondays are free. No, for real, guys. For real, did you want me to keep going with all the other endings? Because of course there were so many. Look at this. Ongoing. Where's the cutoff? Where's the... This one? Oh my god. My controlling reopened the investigation case file. Yeah, so there's like so many different routes. This one is one? Is this one? Undiscovered. This chapter has not been reached. Find another route from the previous Somnium. There's a section we haven't even. Whoa, I know, yeah. From here, we have to go the different route. Yeah. And then here as well. So, okay. I've done 2 endings out of, I think I was told, what, 5 or 7? Guess we're gonna be here for a while. You're down. I'll gladly watch a million timeline possibilities. These are really great. If you guys have ever watched this kind of gameplay, kind of reminds me of like the 999 series. Have you guys ever played that? Where it's like the whole concept is like where you live out so many different scenarios and outcomes, and the you from another scenario kind of gives you and feeds you information from that timeline or something like that. It's really cool, interesting concept. I had my roommate play that for me, and I'm just like Zmog, like, oh my god, seriously, yes, agreed. It's so cool. I love this kind of thing. I don't know if this is doing the same thing, but yeah. I've watched the first one and the second one. I've never played. I've never seen the third one. The third one was a little bit weird, and it was actually a little bit, it's confusing because everything was randomized. It wasn't like you go through one timeline and you keep going. It was kind of like everything was really random. Pardon. And I don't know, it was a lot more violent. It was a lot more violent. There was a lot more blood and death. And so I'm not sure if I'd be able to witness that, I guess. I'm not sure, but I am curious. I've never seen it. The third one, that is. But yeah, for tonight's stream, I've gone over my 2-hour mark, so I might call it. Wait, does it want me to select a place first before? No, I've saved. Yeah, I've saved. Yes. Yes. Hello. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session. I wasn't expecting to go through all of the endings. I was actually expecting to just get like one of the endings and like have alternate versions of like who could be the killer. But it's like, it feels like I have to absolutely get all the endings in order to understand who the killer is. Like in order to find out actually, seriously, who the killer is, I have to find all the endings. This is amazing. I'm really enjoying this game. It was kind of slow at the beginning, but it's really ramping up. Like getting these endings are ramping up more and more. So it's really exciting. It's really exciting. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it as well. I'm really relieved about that. I was worried about that. A lot of these story games I get really worried about because it's like there's a lot of dialogue in it. And I try really hard not to talk over it because I want you guys to experience the story. And me talking over it, I feel like ruins it. I'm like, you know. But I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, you feel that with Yakuza? Yeah. But at the same time, like, I feel like you can talk over that just a smidgen because, you know, they're speaking Japanese. So unless someone actually knows Japanese, it's not too much of a miss if they miss that. It's only for those iconic quotes, right? the iconic. I do have 2 fluent Japanese watchers. Oh, amazing. I want to learn Japanese. I wish I could do like sessions where I try to learn Japanese on stream, but I feel like I would be too awful, and no one would want to watch that. 1, no one would want to watch that, and 2, I feel like I would sound really awful. Pronunciation is like, I'm really shy about that, and I would want someone to like teach me. If I could have someone teach me, and then that would be something like, and then like everyone can join in and they could try to learn and study with me, that'd be great and amazing. Everyone starts somewhere. That is very true. That is very true. Everyone's got to start somewhere. If you guys got like the hiragana and stuff, a, I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so. I start studying the language next year. Really? Have you started? Have you pre-started? Like just go ahead. Like give yourself a lot of prep time. Just look into it. If the sooner you master the alphabet, the sooner you master like hiragana, like the easier it is. Because really the plateau is like when you have to start remembering kanji. That's kind of where I'm at. So it's like I can read hiragana, but I don't understand what I'm reading. And then, of course, not everything is in hiragana. They use kanji, and every word has like a different kanji. And it's just like, well, what am I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that. And you have to memorize them all. And it's just like, there's so many of them. Wah, 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 wah. That would be great. And it'd be funny when people interrupt you with the sound alerts. No. Especially the scary one. Beko, butchering language, fun stream. Today's letter is ka. I know, like the bare minimum, like speaking. Kanji time. Today's word is tree. Oh God, not kanji. No, not kanji at all. I know, I need to practice that. And I can even, and that's the thing, right? Like I have a tablet, so then I can try writing kanji, but my kanji is very scruff McGruff. Isn't there like 1,000 characters or something? Yeah, there's a lot, and not a lot of and it's like there's so many that like a lot of them are also forgotten. Like there's so much kanji, there's even forgotten kanji. Do you know what I mean? Oh, this makes me excited. If that's something if that's something you guys are interested in, I definitely would look back into that. I'll look into that. I'll even like, if someone can even recommend me something, it's like someone that'll tutor me. That'll be amazing. Japanese learning sessions. Well, that means less kanji to remember. Yeah, but they're losing their language. There was a Japanese drama that I was watching, a human drama, and it's called The Japanese That Even the Japanese Don't Know, and it's really fascinating. Like I loved watching it. I need to finish it, but it's interesting because it's like this lady who ends up getting roped into a teaching job, teaching gaijin. Right? And it's so funny because a lot of these gaijins are such extremes. There's one of them who's like, who does like a lot of dojins and stuff. And then there's another one, I think she's like French, but she's obsessed with Yakuza. And she comes from like a wealthy family. And one of the class times she comes in like with a big wad, like a big brick of cash. And she's like, I want to meet Yakuza today. And she like goes into this like house. Like she sees a bunch of guys with tattoos and she just assumes that they're Yakuza. And she's just like, let's play a game. And she like slams the stack of cash. Come on. And the teacher's just like, oh my god. Bye. These sound alerts. Every time I hear something cute, I just have to mimic it. Whether or not my throat can handle it, we'll see. I can't reach high octaves. Learning with Beko. Dun, 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 the more you know. Watch YouTube videos teaching Japanese to start. I could do that. I could. We can learn together, and then you guys get to hear my horrible pronunciation, and then I'll never be able to speak again because I'm just super utterly embarrassed at my own pronunciation. And thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for the play. Give us a fun fact. So in the drama, right? So like you know how we have, let's say tuna. We have tuna. We have like, oh, well, this is a can of tuna. This is the live tuna. This is dead tuna. This is whatever tuna. In Japanese, they have the word for tuna, but the word changes depending on the status of the tuna, whether it's alive, whether it like when it dies, it becomes a different word, and then especially even when it's filleted. So when it's filleted, it's a different word, and when it's cut up into like sushi bits, it's a completely different word. They have multiple words for tuna based off of the status of the tuna, like of the fish. And another fun fact is that like I believe their word for sturgeon or something is like because they took the kanji from like they borrowed it from like the Chinese alphabet. They got it mixed up. Like I think their word, the Chinese word for sturgeon became their word for tuna, I think. It's one of like basically a completely different fish, and it's because they were looking at the kanji. They were like, oh, this is for this big fish that looks like a really big fish, a really big expensive fish. Well, to us, a really big expensive fish is like tuna. Well, that's our word. So it's like in Chinese, the word they use is like sturgeon, but in Japanese, the word that same exact word is like tuna for them. Too much fun fact. I need to get back into that show. I need to watch that. That'd be so cool. I'd be willing if I'd be willing to like stream that, maybe like watch that together in my Discord if that was something that you guys be interested in. We'll watch it together. Very fun fact. The more you know. Da 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 da. Every time I hear that, that's the jingle that rings in my head. But I know I've been told that doesn't belong there, but that seems to match. It works. In my head, it does. The more you know. Dun, 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 dun. What were some other ones? John Cena. Is that where that's from? Hey, I feel like if John Cena gave you some info, he would, the more you know what? Someone needs to just make a meme where it's just like John Cena holding out his arms, and it's just like, the more you know. Da, 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 da. That would work. He would want you to get an education. Isn't that right? Oh. But anyway, in terms of the future streams, I actually wanted to ask you guys. So tomorrow, I've decided I will be switching out dark. I don't think my little heart can handle it. I don't know. I don't think my little heart can handle it. I might need a little bit of a break. So I was actually debating between two games. I wanted to finish Unpacking or do Power Wash. Is there a preference you guys have? They're both really chill games. They're both very chill and relaxing, and it will hopefully make me feel better. Nope, no preference. Either is fine. Yeah, I was wanting to play Unpacking on my own time. Like after I had done it last time, I was just like, I want to get back into that. Like I want to play more. I really want to, but I'm like, wait, I don't know. Does chat care if I just play it by myself, or should I wait? I wasn't sure if it was something you guys would want me to stream again, or if it was just like something that you just wanted like one-off or something. Streamer's choice. Ooh, Phasmo. Oh no, Avi. Are you going to be playing Phasmo with me? If you're going to be demanding Phasmo, that means you got to be putting your foot in the door. Someone say Phasmo. What? Yeah, both are great. Chat came in with a third option. Gasp. Yeah, Avi, don't be proposing that unless you put your foot in the door. Unless you come in here into my stream, knocking down on my door, you better be plopping down right here with me. Those are the deals of that. Those are the terms of the deal. Of course, only one caveat. What? Now I heard. Oh no! Oh no! Rosa's here. Crap! Well, no! Oh, wait. Wait a sec. No. Oh no. You're bad with direction. That's okay, Avi. Every collab is just horror game with Avi. She's my big brave wasp. She's my big brave wasp. And I'm her little scaredy cat. Is that the dynamic we have? Guess that's what we're doing tomorrow. No, Avi's already got her schedule set up. We can't change that. Scary game. Say it and it summons me. You're just always here. You're always here whenever someone like asks for that. Why are you always here, Rose? I know you don't frequent my streams, and here you are, the moment someone mentions it. Fun. I have to respect Avi's schedule. I'm a little bit more loosey-goosey with my schedule because I've been super lackadaisical about making weekly schedules, other than the fact that you guys know I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, same times, from 6 p.m. PST, and I usually have whatever game is on Monday, whatever game is on Tuesday, and Wednesdays is dealer's choice, variety stream, everyone toss in. But I have to be respectful. So no, Phasmo is not on the table for tomorrow. Because I know Avi has a schedule. Oh no, don't sad face. It's okay. It's okay. Listen. If she's for real about being my big brave wasp, we could talk about it another time. But for now, she's got goals, okay? She's got goals and schedules to meet. She's got like the big Xbox thing that she's trying to do within the time limit. It's okay. Don't cry, guys. Don't cry. There's oh no, don't cry. There's always time. Don't worry about it. Don't. Oh no, there's so many tears. Oh no, everyone's crying. Guilt tripper, no, guys. Oh no, what has happened? You can play fast. No. No, Avi, you're trying to get me killed. You're trying. Nah. Yeah. What was? Wait, you guys are ganging up on me. What was the point of me saying I think I'm gonna take a break from Dark, only to top into another game that's probably gonna give me an aneurysm and a half? Them tea drinkers. No, I need a full party for Phasmo. Not unless chat. If there's like a full set, if there's a full set of you guys that are gonna join me, like if I open it up, no, well that's, but I leave that to my Wednesday stream, my variety stream. Damn. Maybe next week, if there's enough interest and if there's enough of chat that will want to join me, okay. If you guys can promise me, you guys will join me in a game. You guys will actually play with me and not leave me hanging. And I have a full set team. I will consider next Wednesday to be a Phasmo stream. Those are the terms. I need to have a full set. I'm not playing by myself. Because you play with your lovely friends. Power wash would be good too. That's why. Is that an invite? Yeah, I'll leave it open for you guys. I'll leave the what is it when they have the code? Leaving it open for you guys to join me. Was it sharing is caring? It's more fun when there's more people around. Gasp! Amazing. Wait, night Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesdays are my variety streams. Next Wednesday, next week. Because this week I already have it booked. I'm going to be doing a collab with Bumblebee Pudding. We're going to be playing, is it Fog? It's like the dog, the double dog, the dog game. We'll be playing that for Wednesday. I'm excited. Sounds like fun. Yeah, we'll have a full set. We're going to die. Because I haven't played, I played Phasmo the one other week, right? But like I still don't know all of the new features. I still don't know all of the new stuff. Collab with chat. That's what's up. Collab with chat. You guys will be joining. You guys will be my Ghostbuster team. We gotta help the ghosts get... Wait. Wait a second. No, is this the sacrifice you guys were talking about? You guys are gonna sacrifice me to the ghost? That's not fair. But guys, you've donated so much of your brain cells to me. That would be such a waste. I've never heard of it. Which the dog? I think it's pronounced fog. It's like PHOGS, and it's dog. I'll be a dog. He'll be a dog. And it's like cat dog, but we're both dogs. But I think if you complete the game, you can unlock a cat. You can unlock cat half. Well, you didn't see nothing? I didn't see nothing. What? Sacrifice me to what? No. If it happens, it's Rose's fault. It will be. Yeah, Rose. If Rose joins, you guys keep asking about Rose's. Rose is kind of an exclusive on my channel. She's my moon bunny. She's my moon bunny maid. You can only find her here. I'm still trying to convince her to be a VTuber. I had her PNG picture made, slides right in. Yeah, she slides right in. I'm just like, be a VTuber. She's just like, I don't know about that. And I'm like, well, if you could have an avatar, what would it be? And I had that made, and so it's like an exclusive here. Ghost. Ghost. Guess we can look forward to next week. Moon bunny, dogs, cats, wasp, moon bunny. All the animals of Noah's Ark are coming. We're the Ghostbuster team. But yeah, before I get carried away, does anyone have any recommendations for a raid tonight? I'm kind of scrolling on the page. I'm looking around. Let's make someone's night tonight. Oh, this one's kind of adorable. Call of Cthulhu. I always keep forgetting that I need to figure out who's streaming right now. Raid. Yes. Oh, here's a good one. Well, you know what? Let's just raid this homebody. I love convincing friends to be VTuber. It's just making personas, unless you're an object, right? I like the bread. I like Pawn. She's adorable. Super adorable. Alrighty. Let's get this Pawn. She's not streaming right now, but I do have another peep that's streaming. They are playing House. Raid. Boop. Okay. But yes. So that's this week. So you guys wanted, was it Power Wash or unpacking? Part of me wanted to do some unpacking after watching Avi play unpacking. I want to go back and see if I can replay my unpacking. I want to do the replays. I want to see that because I didn't know that was a thing. So I want to do unpacking and see that. It's going to be such chaos, mayhem, mayhaps. Anyway, so let us unpacking it is. Yes. So there we go. We are gonna raid Belle and we will send them some donlets. Whoops. Just watch your VOD at 2x speed. I will try. Oh wait, I need to make the raid message. Oh. Just spam them, Dawnlets. Just spam them, all the Dawnlets. Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.